Kendall with the Farmer Johnson YouTube channel here. Harvest is rapidly approaching, and there's a couple things that need to get done before we can get in the field and actually start harvesting. Our grain bins that we store all of our grain in have not been looked over yet this year, so we're gonna have to do that. And then we also need to finish looking over some of our equipment, make sure everything has them final touches so we can go out in the field, get started, and everything run smoothly, hopefully. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. It's kind of a rainy, gloomy day here around the shop, which isn't really a bad thing because we are stuck inside the shop working on stuff. Kyle and Brandon are working on putting a scale in this 500 so it can run the grain cart. And then me and Colby are working on taking apart the fan clutch on this 340. We found a bearing that is out that needs replaced before it can be sent to the field. I don't know how to help you out to get it in there better.
I don't know either. I know the ball points strip them out easier, but
Try a different. Is there? Slight problem here. They're slightly different. Other than this one having an intact cord and this one not.
well, that's still different.
They're still different. And on top of it, the grain cart is not in the middle. We're sticking out about a foot-ish, give or take. So, I don't know what to do now. Definitely not the right fan clutch. Hopefully our dealership has the right one. We are, I guess, putting on the old one just to pull this thing 2 more feet in the shop. Unreal. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That is just, oh. I don't know. Oh, side door's still open. Old fan clutch deal. We got the bolt-on piece that goes back in here off. We got the right fan clutch here, bolting it in now. Me and Colby are working on it, and then still going over grain carts, making sure the tractor's got a oil change. Doing some final touches on some combines, like typing some settings in. Brandon's got a seal on his clean grain elevator that needed replaced. He's doing that. And then the simple things like throwing filters in and I don't know, last little touches here before harvest starts. I think it's good. I think that means it's good. I don't know. No day here. We worked all day in the shop yesterday getting equipment ready, and some of them are still in the shop working over equipment, making sure it's ready to go for harvest here. Papel is talking about running tomorrow, which will be Friday. So we are over here at his house finishing up getting the grain bins ready. We are on top of our 300,000 bushel grain bin right now. Over there you can see the construction of our other 300,000 bushel grain bin is going on. They're working on putting rebar in for concrete. The due date on when this bin is supposed to be operational, they're telling us is I think the 1st of November, but considering we're approaching October and like there is no metal or anything, like I have a hard time seeing it. So I don't know if we'll ever be filling that grain bin this fall. We would like to, and we really want to, but I don't know. Anyways, me and Colby climbed up here. We're gonna climb on top of this drag, check the gearboxes, check bearings, and stuff like that. Make sure it's all good shape. I'm waiting for a big old rat to come running out of here and attack us. I do not know why it's so full of corn. That was a lot of corn. We are done on the top of this bin here, so now it's time to head back down the grain bin, and then we got to go all the way back up the drag. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I wish there was a platform that just went straight from this catwalk over to the leg, and then we'd already pretty much be at the top of the leg, but there is not, so looks like we gotta hike it ahead of us. Got it. Sure. Nice part about the leg is you don't have to carry your tools up. You can just start marching up this thing, and you're in good shape. And it feels a lot more secure than a lot of the drags do. I don't know why. Some of the scariest parts, heights-wise, on this entire setup has nothing to do with the highest points. Like that little bridge right there, that crosswalk in between those bins. My opinion, that's the scariest part of this entire setup. It just feels like there's nothing actually holding you up there, and you could go falling at any point in time. If there's a crosswalk from a drag right there, right here, this platform, would have saved a lot of steps.
It'd be so sketchy.
Oh, it'd be very sketchy, but it would have saved a lot of steps. Woo-wee.
Oh, we hit the... I guess that needs pushed out a little bit.
Oh.
I don't enjoy that. Oh, enjoy hanging over the edge.
Jeez Louise.
That's still a long way.
No, I don't see the bag yet. Oh, hey. You're not halfway up. From up here, that 300,000 bushel grain bin looks a little small. What?
Yeah.
Wearing you out? Belts look good, their tension pretty good. What I find crazy about this gearbox is look how reduced down it is. So it's coming off that motor drives it, spins this pulley right here, and like, I don't know what that is, like a 5 to 1, 10 to 1. That is insane. Pretty neat. Well, let's put that shield back on. It's starting to rain. Tools going down. Well,
man, I forgot to grease the winch.
Pull it back up then. All the bearings are greased. We checked the belt. We checked the gearboxes. I think everything's gonna run. Oh wow, I never knew there was a switch up here. You know how much I would screw with someone if I flipped this switch? I'm thinking then this wouldn't turn on from the ground. And then I have to walk all the way up top if I flip that down. That would suck. That'd be awful. Anyways, I think we are headed down now. That's that on top of the leg. Yeesh. Oh. Colby, you shake it so much when you walk down. All right, let's go. Two. Whew. Today has escalated. I am starting to think we're not going to be shelling corn tomorrow, but I don't want to call that for sure. I don't know. Never know. Never know. But I doubt it. Heading out to my truck here. We'll stop by the rain gauge, see what we got. Just shy of another inch. That will be... we've almost had 5 inches of rain this week, which is insane. We're just shy of 5 inches of rain this week. I don't know what we're going to be doing today. Yesterday we were told that today is going to be the first day of harvest, but since we got another inch of rain pretty much last night, I doubt that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but the corn is wet and it's dewy. I know we're not going to be starting anytime soon this morning. If we do start, it'll be later on, but I don't know. So bizarre. We went from so dry to so wet, and just this week. This is the first time we've had rain since like July. Insane. Running through some last checks here on my combine. I just got it greased up. Finished checking over the, last couple things. Chain tension. Forgot that needs to be slid up. I need to do that. But just finishing up checking over it here. I think we are going to try to shell today. I don't know if I'm going to be trying to shell, but we're definitely going to be shelling with 2 machines at some point in time. I think this right here really shows just how hectic harvest is. At this point in time, everybody at the shop fully believed that we were headed out to shell corn. So everyone was running around like madmen, and it wasn't for another couple hours till we found out that we were going to wait till Monday. If the moisture's right, I'm going to be shelling. So I guess my next plan is to get my corn head out and run through it. Check over the gearboxes and stuff, make sure it is actually ready to go. Nothing's been done to it so far, which is kind of scary, but at the same time, I don't shell a ton of corn. So. Looks like Brandon's gonna check over his bean head. I've already checked over my bean head a little bit. It could run right now fairly easily. My corn head literally just got pulled out of the barn the other day. So whatever they did to it in the wintertime, probably put new chains on it and stuff like that. That's probably the only thing that's been done to my corn head thus far. I think Papo just made the decision. We're gonna wait till Monday. It's still pretty swampy out there. We've had a lot of rain. Let's try to not start in the mud, So that's nice. We get another couple days to prepare here. We pulled my corn head up to the shop here, checked all the oil and the gearboxes on it. It's ready to roll as far as I know. I'm gonna drop the head off and run a couple passes with the GPS lines on my combine. Make sure it's tracking straight and whatnot. whatnot. And then I am also getting my truck ready here, trying to get last bit of tools thrown in it, making sure it's ready to go. And that's the end of a work week. I think we're going to be cutting beans and shelling corn Monday morning, just with an inch of rain last night. And I think I had 4 or 5 inches, something like that, over this whole week. So it's plenty sloppy out. Give the ground a couple days to firm up here, and then we will get started Monday morning. I would guess they're calling for some pretty nice weather. The next 2 days here, Saturday and Sunday, and then into next week, really nice weather. So hopefully we'll get started. It'll be a safe harvest, and everything will go well. I'm pretty excited, but yeah, that's really all I got for today's episode. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next week during harvest.